Ladies, you are beautiful. Women in recent generations have learned to define themselves by pictures in magazines and on TV, which are edited to show our society's definition of the perfect woman, when in fact, most girls you see in the media are not being portrayed for how they actually look. Ali Kovar shares statistics from the National Eating Disorder Association that reported from 1988 to 1993, the number of incidences of bulimia in women has more than tripled and continues to increase. It has been shown that due to the media and that about 50% of girls experience body dissatisfaction and increase their health risk. Alyssa Fanera from Purdue University, campus editor, said, "The media, TV, magazines, you name it, they all distort the standard of beauty. Young models and young people don't look like the images in magazines, and they never will. The search for perfection drives us to create these unrealistic expectations of how we should look. This can cause severe issues that many women struggle with, such as depression, anxiety, jealousy, and the list goes on." Magazines use tools such as Photoshop to make their models into their idea of perfection. These models go to unhealthy extremes to look this way. As Alyssa Fanera said, "If you open any magazine, you won't find a single photo that hasn't undergone extreme editing. Complete reconstructing of models' faces and bodies has become the norm." This tool may have seemed harmless at the time, but as time goes on, it has harmed the self-esteem of almost every woman. Girls from a young age learn to define themselves by these pictures, and it leads to them feeling like they do not measure up to the standard of what they're supposed to look like. High exposure to media has been shown to have a large impact on women's self-esteem in Western society, states researcher Armilia. Another researcher named Garner shares a similar belief, stating that the media influences how we perceive our bodies by being a cultural gatekeeper and framing standards of beauty for all of us. Organizations such as the American Medical Association, along with some celebrities, have teamed up to take a stand on their beliefs against tools such as Photoshop used in media and advertising. They want to raise awareness of the effects of these tools by expressing that, as Vivian Diller, a psychologist, states, that they contribute to unrealistic body image expectations, eating disorders, and other emotional problems. I want to convince girls that they are beautiful as they are, and not to compare themselves to the women in the media who truthfully look just like them in their natural state. I also believe as women we should ask for more honest advertising that shows us as we really are and not as producers and publishers think we should be. Imagine walking down the road and every girl you pass has a smile on her face, and you can tell that she feels confident and happy with life. I used to struggle with my confidence and worried about my appearance, always thinking I wasn't pretty. One day, my boyfriend gave me advice that changed my life, and I now will share that with you. Each day, when you first look in the mirror, tell yourself something that you love and find beautiful about yourself. You will soon find yourself looking and seeing your true beauty from the inside out. Just remember that in order to solve this problem, we must start with ourselves and realize that we are beautiful just the way we were created in every aspect. This is the first step in raising your confidence, which leads to healthy eating, sleeping well, and pure happiness. Then we must take a stand to convince the media that what they do is wrong and affects each one of us. Now, I encourage you to take what you have learned and strive to help others to take a stand against media. Most importantly, remember, you are beautiful just the way that you are.